appreciate that. Okay. Gemini. Let's see what we have for you. Gemini. Definitely see you were looking, you're looking at ways to simplify your life, to simplify your daily routine, trying to see what you can take out and what something more of value you can put in, or how your time is spent. Realizing that time management seems to be a key issue here. And I do see, there absolutely are many ways to resolve this, and this is something that you are looking to do. There is something, it's like you're wanting to find something that is fail-proof, that is guaranteed to work. So it's like a feeling of not wanting to miss out on special occasions and socializing and things like that you may feel like there's been a lack of, just because sometimes you've been working yourself to the ground. And I see you asking questions like, well, what does all of this mean? What am I doing? What is its value? So definitely there's you're on the road for this betterment of your daily life, of these improvements, and tuning in more with yourself as well. There's something, this could be a specific message, something about your mother issues, perhaps when you were younger, or something that needs to be healed, needs to be resolved. This only for a few. But I do see you're finding a lot of comfort, a lot of solace that is coming through, and feeling more at peace. I also see there is more balance and strength that you are gaining, something that you had been teaching to others, but not necessarily acting that out. It's like taking your own advice. You're starting to realize like, oh, okay, you know what, I give great advice, but I need to actually live by it as well. I do see lots of things that you are resolving, that there's this big resolutions with quite a few different things. I do see your mind has been overloaded, and that is something that you're wanting to clear. There's some adjustments that's coming in that you're needing to be flexible with when it comes to work, something about your home. It's like you have outgrown how your home looks in many ways, or something like that. You're trying to move things around, change it all up. There's something about the energy flow in your home. You don't want it to be stuck, so you're trying to move things around. Again, I know that's kind of specific, but it does show up here. Money. There's something about an exchange. I'm getting something about an exchange coming through, which helps not just you, but everyone involved. Something about an exchange. So, for example, if it's not money that you're using, you're exchanging services. I will fix your washing machine if you teach me how to play basketball. I don't know. That was totally random. But that's, something like that. But also, in terms of your finances, I do see that there is something that you're trying to clear up, and there is money coming through it. It shows just to sort of prepare and understand how much better you can also be with something that how you can grow it even more. And I do see you are putting quite a bit of it into your house, fixing up your house, things like that, making more room, making more space. You're looking at, for some of you, holistic therapies or holistic ways of living your life. Also, that's what's coming through. There is something in your heart that has been a burden when it comes to a connection, romance. Something felt like it's been put on pause for quite some time, perhaps hard to deal with. But there, it's like timing is. I do see you have felt a little bit fed up or lost your patience, but something is going to resolve itself. And I do see a connection coming in, getting closer and opening up more about what they've been through, how they have felt. And there's a deeper level of understanding is what I'm seeing here. I do see romance. Romance will come through, in good time when it's ready. It's because it feels a little bit like it's been a bit hard on some of you, or some sort of connection that you only want it to be good. So I just see a lot of healing when it comes to that. Okay, Page of Cups. Gemini. 10 of Wands. And the Page of Wands. So there is something that comes in, some sort of offer, opportunity, someone that is giving you something, even if it's just like words. And this is the time here where you realize the need to clear out a bunch of things from your mind, spirit, body, soul, all of that, and physical. And so you're like, okay, you know what? I want this opportunity to stay open. Therefore, I must clear a number of things in front of me so it can continue going through. And I do see that there's also some things that may be a bit hard to do or move on from, but you're going to do it. You're adjusting, and I do see you being very successful at that. There's further opportunities coming your way, Gemini. The King of Swords, and it's saying one step at a time, and you've got this. You've got this, and the universe absolutely has your back. Oh, look at this lovely King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. There is this area that you're stepping into where you really are becoming very sure of yourself. Very confident, and things feel a lot clearer as well. There is an understanding within yourself that you're needing a balance between your mind and your heart, because there have been times where it's been very, very off scale, offbeat, and you're wanting to be in tune. You're wanting to have those elements balanced. And it's like it starts to align, things that you have something in front of you, but it doesn't necessarily, it's something great that you love in front of you. But for some reason, it doesn't often work out, or it leaves right away. But if you have these things balanced, and you know how to deal with it, or how to treat it, or whatever it may be, it goes on for much longer. There are things that start to click, and you grow in your confidence, in your happiness. You're not just thinking from just your heart impulse, being impulsive, or just your mind, or anything like that, being too logical, let's say. Having that balance between feeling and thinking, and so forth. I do see there's going to be something physical, something very physical, needing to be very physical, lots of action being taken as well. There is something that I see you wanting to avoid drama, wanting to avoid, anything that's not going to help you release, because you're very much on that path, and it feels new and exciting. Oh, too many cards, the Queen of Pentacles, lovely. And the Queen of Pentacles. This is something here, this journey that's going to last quite some time. You've built something that's connected to a big dream of yours, and it's going to pay off. It may have taken some time, but it will now last longer, living it out as well. Here with the Queen of Pentacles, something that you have, and we're talking about the money part of it as well, making sure that things definitely go on for the long term, permanently. Perhaps there's some sort of contract that you're signing that's going to be quite permanent as well. And I also feel like here with the Queen of Pentacles, you feel you're in a safe zone. You know, money matters solved. Things feel safe and secure. You feel more free. And there is definitely whatever whatever the thing is that's taken some time pays off. Being very, very smart about it, and also very grounded. You know, your life is enriching by those changes that you're making. It's very positive, very powerful. And I do feel there's a very strong connection with another also that really helps lift things up for you.